what's going on, y'all? It's Cop Pizzle. So you're a Giants fan right now. You're as confused can be. Because who knows how you were thinking 4, 5, 6 weeks ago. Some of you have been in the fight from day one. Some of you had already bailed off with all the other booger eaters when the Giants didn't start off so well. Then all of a sudden, the Giants started to have some good things happen. Beat the Eagles. That felt like everything, right? Now we've rattled off a few more wins, and we have taken sole possession of first place in the NFC East. But then you've got everybody in the media who told you that Joe Judge wasn't going to be shit. They now continue to call you the leader of the NFC least, right? Which, by the way, that idiot, that turd, that ski mask wearing little bitch, Lord Brunson, came out and made a video and said weeks ago that the Giants were the reason why they call it the NFC least. Yeah, that's incorrect. Now, as most of you know, Pizzle's been correct about 90% this year. Usually a real 60-minute man usually is about 90% correct. But the 10% I have been incorrect on, I've ate my crow about that. Which means I have a clean record. It means my record ain't dirty. It means I got a clean record. I got good credit. You feel that? Some of you may not understand what that means. But nevertheless, you're a Giants fan that wants to believe, but you still got bad thoughts in your head. Then OBJ earlier this week reminded you of some bad thoughts. Then you go out, maybe you got an Eagles friend named Joey, or you got some dumbass who's in Texas, who's a friend of you named Billy, and they keep telling you, yeah, you lead the NFC East, or the NFC least, but you're just one and done anyway, so go ahead, have your little fun. You'll be done and on the couch after one game. So you're a little bit suspect, you're a little bit nervous about trash talking your friend. But let me remind you that both of those turds, and turds like Mark Holmes, Philly 500, who used to possess the strap, turds like Lord Brunson, they've just been talking, and they ain't nowhere near close to 90% correct. They've been wrong all year long. And the fact is, all of them now are sitting on YouTube embarrassed. They're as embarrassed can get. So yeah, as a Giants fan, talk your shit to them. Because Pizzle's here to tell you this. No question I'm one game at a time right now. No question about it. But Giants are going to win this NFC East. And they're going to go to the playoffs. And I'm going to tell you right here, right now. Take it to the bank, because Pizzle's been right all year long. So Pizzle must be right this time. The Giants are going to win at least one playoff game. At least one. How can you say that, Pizzle? Your team has a losing record. Yeah, if you say the Giants are just a team with a losing record, you pick your boogers and then you proceed to eat them. That's facts. And you're probably nothing more than a 7-minute and 30-second man. You're probably not ever near 60 minutes. Because you haven't dived in deeper, have you? By the way, thank you, Davey G, for those that need to hear that. So, the Giants are clearly a stock that is rising right now, right? Because as most of you know, 60-minute men don't peak at the start of the season. They don't peak in the middle of the season. They peak at the end because that's when the grand finale is. But I want to address Cowboy fans and Eagle fans right now because I know what you're doing. You're playing on your little words right now because you've been wrong, and the only thing you've got left to cling on at this very moment is the ability to say the Giants will just be one and done, so that when that does happen in your eyes, you can sit around and say, ha 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 ha, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. That's the only thing you have left to hang on to. But like Mark Holmes and his son, they have nothing to hold on to, because I'm holding their shit right here. When you end up being wrong about that and you don't eat crow for that, I won't care. Because let me tell you something, Eagle fans and Cowboy fans. The Giants didn't plan on winning a Super Bowl this year. Would I like them to? Abso-fucking-lutely. But the plan wasn't to win the Super Bowl this year. For some of you giant booger eaters that think it's all about Super Bowls now or it's never, stop eating your boogers. The Giants were building something this year to win multiple Super Bowls in the next 5 to 7 years. If you told me right now, Pizzle, you have two options. Win a Super Bowl this year or win multiple in the next 5 to 7 years. I'm taking the multiple all day long. I'm taking that all day long. Because unlike Aaron Rodgers, right, and guys like that, Eli Manning was a 2-time Super Bowl champion QB. And I want Daniel Jones to be a 2-time Super Bowl MVP QB. If not 3, 4, 5 times. So understand this, Eagles and Cowboys fans. Even though you're getting ready to have your jack-off session when it comes playoff times to us Giant fans, just know that your shit don't stink and you're getting fucked up in 21, 22, 23, and 24. You are screwed when it comes to this year, because we're going to be a handful. I already saw Mark Holmes the other night, right? His son's over there in the corner. Doesn't he have the balls to show his face? He goes, I hope the Giants win the NFCs, because then they'd have to play a first place schedule all next year, and that would be really, really tough for them. No, Mark, unlike you bitches, we can handle it. We can handle it. We've been shit since the mid-90s. The most successful team in this division since the 90s. You're looking at them, the New York Football Giants. So it's no surprise that even though we pissed down our own leg for a couple years, all we did is snapped our fingers like that. Next thing you know, we're back on top. And y'all end up looking like fools. Because then we took your coach. He's out here making shit work with Colt McCoy. Hook him. So, Giant fans, doesn't matter how you felt at the start of the year. Doesn't matter. Pizzle's here to save you and tell you you can believe that this team is going to do something even more spectacular. We're about to have a December to remember. And when you play well in December, you play well in January. That's just facts. Something Dallas doesn't even remember. Something Eagle fans fucked up and accidentally happened to have them happen to them one time. And something the Redskins, yeah, I'm calling them the fucking Redskins, hasn't even experienced since early 90s. So you're looking at the NFC East leaders and soon to be NFC East champs. Regardless of what our record is, every team in the NFC is vulnerable. Every one of them is. Pizzle loves the horses. The whole NFC picture is what Pizzle would like to call a good betting race. Everybody's got a chance in the NFC. Everybody's got a chance. I would say the Saints are the favorites, but outside of that, they all can get it from the Giants. Every one of them can get it. So believe, Giant fans. Dust yourself off. Stop getting beat up by people who don't even matter. Hold yourself to a higher standard like you've always been able to hold yourself up. Be prideful. Be champions. Why? Because Pizzle told you it'd be all right. Kiss our ass, Eagles and Cowboy fans! Woo! We're in the winning business. And if you ain't winning, you ain't got no damn business here.